This is my bulk injection, guys. Bulk injection. Understood my statement? Put IOC pros application, guys. Additional configuration properties. Application dot properties. Actor dot age is equal to 50 or not, guys? That's happening, guys. See, now you look at the output that is generated. Okay, is getting hash code. Why? Because no two string method. Okay, 1 minute. I will generate only two string through Lambda API. What is there? At the rate two string. Only two string I generated, no setter method this time. Look at this. Two string will give me all null values. Why null values, guys? Only age is coming because simple injection is. So that means it is particularly looking for setter method and looking to perform setter injection. Those setter methods are not there at the rate value I have done injection. That means that is performing field injection. For field injection, setter method constructors are not required. Come on. Convinced with my statement or not, guys? Let's see some more points. We cannot use this. We cannot use this for injecting system property values, environment variable values, and for spell. It has got its own limitations, boss. We cannot inject system properties. Why? Is there any guarantee all system properties are having same prefix? OS.name, OS.version. Remaining things, user.home, user.name like this there, right? Okay. Environment variable, no prefix at all. So can we use them for system property values injection, guys? Okay, guys. Next, using at the rate configuration properties annotation, we can perform following injection on following type of Spring Bean property. Simple or string properties, including wrapper. Wrapper data type properties, arrays and collection. Still not shown. I will show that. Arrays and collection. Using value, we cannot do injections on arrays and what? Collections. But using configuration properties, we can do injection on what? Arrays and collection. One small example is given. Whatever I discussed, same thing is there. No. While doing bulk injection, using the support of configuration properties, if one or few properties of Spring Bean are not injected with the values collected from property file, because names are not matching, then we can go for what? At the rate value annotation for that single value injection. We can happily think about going for that one or not, guys. It won't inject placeholder, it won't do exception, guys. It will not give whatever matched injected, whatever not matched, they will be ignored. No exception will come. They will be ignored, no exception will come. Okay, can I give some important statement? In at the rate configuration properties base bulk injection process. What process? At the rate configuration properties based what? Bulk injection process. What process, guys? Bulk injection process. Bulk injection process. If the nodes of the few keys are not matching with few properties of the, what is there? Few properties of the Spring Bean. Few properties of the Spring Bean. Few properties of the spring bean. Then the injection to those properties, those spring bean properties will be ignored. Will be ignored. And no exception will be raised. Will be raised, or no placeholders no placeholders will be injected. This is very important, guys. Yeah, generally in at the rate value, in spring level we got exception, in spring boot level we got exception, in spring level placeholders are injected, right? But here that headache is not there. Clear? Yeah. In popular interview question, what is the difference between at the rate value and at the rate configuration properties annotation? Tell me one fast 2-3 differences, guys. Fast 2-3 differences you tell me. Remaining things I will talk. One perform single value injection, other one perform bulk injection. One perform single value injection, other one perform what? Bulk injection. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Yeah, tell me. One is for single value injection, one for bulk injection. Next, one perform field injection, one perform setter injection. Next, for value, common prefix is not required. Here, common prefix is required. Next, bean property name must match with what? Last nodes of the keys, where in configuration property, in value, need not to match. Need not to match. Okay, value works in both spring and spring boot. Configuration property works only in what? Only in what? Spring boot. Clear? Yeah, see what? Given, yeah, at the rate configuration properties is class level annotation or method level annotation. Class level or method level. Okay. In at the rate bean is there, then we can go for method level also, right? At the rate value is purely field level annotation. At the rate value is purely what? Field level annotation. Given by Spring Framework so it can be used in both Spring applications and Spring Boot application. Given by Spring Boot, so it can be used only in what? Spring Boot applications. Performs field level injection by accessing what? Private properties of Spring Bean class through reflection API. Perform setter injection by calling setter methods of the Spring Bean class. Setter methods of the Spring Bean class. Placing setter method in Spring Bean is not required. It is required. It is what? Required. It is required. It is field or property level what? Annotation. It is what? Field or property level what? Annotation. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. It is class level or what? Method level annotation. When method level, guys? When method level, I want reply boss. When it is going to be method level? If you design the Spring Bean by using what? If you design the Spring Bean by using @bean method for predefined class, then method level. Perform single value injection to single property of Spring Bean. No support for bulk injection. It is exclusively designed for bulk injection only. Common prefix for keys of the property file is not required. Prefix itself optional. Common prefix for the keys in the property file is what? Required. The keys in property file and property name in Spring Bean class need not to match. The keys in property file, come on guys, everyone. The keys in what? Properties file and the property name in Spring Bean class needs to match or not, guys? Definitely needs to match or not, guys? Come on, everyone. If you specify wrong key in @value annotation, we get what? Illegal argument exception, Spring Boot level. If you specify, if the key in property file is not matching with what? Spring Bean property name, then no exception will be raised. It just ignores value injection to that Spring Bean property. Okay, that's great. Can be used in can be used to even inject what? System property values and environment variable values, right? Can inject a few system properties at a time, but not all the system properties at a time. It cannot be used to inject what? Environment variable values. It cannot be used to inject what, guys? Environment variable values. Are you getting my point, guys? Okay, number one, reason one. For system properties, there is no common prefix. Reason two, environment variable does not have what? Prefix. Reason one, for system properties, there is no common prefix. Reason two, environment variable does not have what? Prefix. Right. In single Spring Bean, we can inject the values from property file, system properties, environment variable. All at a time not possible. Mostly it is good to inject only from property file because system property have their own prefix, environment variable no prefix, property file they have their word. So how can you mention multiple prefixes? No, that's why. But using value or @value totally not bad, boss. It has got its own merits, right? Supports spell expressions. Yesterday we discussed, does not support spell. Can be used to inject values to simple type, wrapper type, string type properties. In Spring Boot application, okay, can be used to inject values to simple type, wrapper type, string type, array, collection has a type, Spring Bean properties. Collection has a type, Spring Bean properties. Note, in Spring Boot application, first we tried for bulk injection using @configuration properties annotation. If not possible, then we go forward. Single value injection using @value. Single value injection using what? @value. Clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. If @value and @configuration properties try to inject two different values to same Spring Bean property, then which value will be taken as final value? Already we discussed which value will be taken as final value. Configuration property one. Reason? Focus, blue sheeter. @value performs what? Field injection. @configuration performs what? Setter injection overrides field injection value or not, guys? Okay, guys. how to configure user-defined property file in Spring Boot application. Already we discussed it now, boss. Answer 1, using @property source annotation. Right? Answer 2, by using what? Spring.config.import key of this one. Okay, yesterday also we discussed this point, right? Next, if application.properties and user-defined property file contains same key with different values, and if we try to inject that key related value to Spring Bean property by using @value annotation, then which value will be taken as what? Final value. Okay, user defined, predefined. Yesterday we discussed it now, boss. Any guesses? Okay. If user defined property file is configured using @property source, then the value kept in application.property file, then the value kept in application.property file will come as what? Final value. Application.property file will come as what? Final value. If user defined property file is configured using what? Spring.config.import. What dot import? Spring.config.import. Spring.config.import. Key of the application dot properties are what? YML file. Then the value kept in user defined. What is that? Then value kept in user defined property file will be taken as what? Final value. Will be taken as the final value. Will be used as the final value. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. The value kept in, where, guys? The value kept in application dot will be taken as the final value. As part of application startup process, user-defined property file configured using property source will be recognized first. Later, application dot properties. Yesterday we got the situation now, boss. If property file is configured by using property source, then application dot property value will be taken as final value. If the same thing is configured by using what? Spring.config.info, then user defined property value will be taken as final value. Why? Because first when container is started, first user defined file, then application.property. That's why application.property file will dominate what? User defined file content. Suppose same file is configured by using spring.config.import. Spring.config.import, right? Spring.config.import. Then what is there? First application.property recognized. Through that user defined recognized. So that's why user defined one will dominate what? Application.property file content or not, guys? Yeah. Can we use @configuration properties and value annotation in single Spring Bean class? We already used it now, boss. Yes, can be done. In fact, few values to Spring Bean properties can be injected using what? @value, and values to few other properties using @configuration properties annotation. @configuration properties annotation. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. at the rate value. Super, guys. How to inject values to array list set type Spring Bean properties. Okay, na boss? Through at the rate value, not possible. It is possible only through what? Configuration properties. Shall we try that, guys? How to inject values to? Okay, it can be done in two ways and we will discuss both the ways, guys. Same actor details I am taking, guys. Okay, these are simple properties now, boss. Let it be. Okay, now here private string array nicknames. What names, guys? Nick. Next, private list string friends. List string friends. Okay, na boss? Private set long phones. Phones are phone numbers. Private set long phones. Private set long phone numbers, right? Private set long phone numbers. Next one. I'm trying to take map also here. Okay. Object, ID details are a key value pairs. Aadhaar number kind of thing. I'm trying to take some has a property also, guys. What property? Has a. Okay. Movie. Award, not award. Awards may not be there for every actor. Yeah. What is that? Some dependent class I want to take. Huh? Movie list. It's a big list, na? Okay. Private. Actor will have what, guys? Actor will have. Okay. Now I'm taking vehicle information. Vehicle. Vehicle. Okay. I'm trying to take, these are simple properties, guys. Okay. Now here I will write to give the feeling it is doing set injection. Can I write at the rate data, boss? Yeah. Can we take at the rate data? Control plus shift plus. Yeah, vehicle class is not ready. First of all, let me keep vehicle class ready. New, what is there? Class, vehicle. New class vehicle. At the rate component, what is there? Vehicle. String registration number. What number, guys? Registration number. Private string model. Private string model means name of the car only, right? Model means name of the car. String type of the vehicle. Okay. String brand name. Okay, what is the brand of the car? Brand of the car. Private double cost of the car. Enough, Rabab. Enough, more than enough. Here also at the rate date. Here also at the rate data. Okay, control plus shift plus O. Now it's working, guys. In application dot properties, okay, let it be here. Same prefix I am taking. Movie dot actor dot nicknames of 0. You can write like this. Index array na index. For list set also same syntax can be used. Okay. This is for array, guys. Nicknames of 0. Okay, Ranbir Singh is having what kind of nicknames, guys? Ranbir Kapoor. Huh? Bania. Bania. Bunny is the name. Huh? Okay. Right. Pagal. He is one nickname one. Next. Crazy. What is that? Crazy. Nickname of one. Next. Tell me. Nicknames of two. Crack. Some nicknames are there. Okay, fine. This is for array, guys. Next. For list. List allows duplicates also. Friends are boss. Friends of zero. Tell me, what is friends of zero? Alia Bhatt. Alia Bhatt. Next. Arey, Deepika is wife ra worst fellow. Next. Ranbir Kapoor, RBK. Ranbir Kapoor. Next. Two. Arey, RK means I'm talking about Ranbir Kapoor. Ranbir Singh or Ranbir Kapoor? Okay, I think we are confused. Then let me write Deepika here. Okay, Ranveer Singh. Okay, RBS. Next, another friend. Shraddha Kapoor. Okay. Shraddha Kapoor. Shraddha Kapoor's friend. Shakti Kapoor will agree. Right. Yes, guys. Tell me, that's the friend's information. Now for set collection, guys. What collection? Next set. This is for set collection. For set. Tell me, here what is there? Actor dot phone number. Phone number of zero. All fancy numbers I will write. All nines. Phone number of one. What is there? Phone number of one. All eights. Next. Phone number of three. All sevens. All nines. All sevens. Phone number, index should be sequence, guys. Sequence index. Index must be in sequence. Zero. Phone number, phone numbers we have taken. Actor details, phone numbers we have taken. Okay. Phone numbers we have taken, not phones. Okay, then what? Map collection, guys. What collection? Map. Array, key value pair na, key should be subnode. Key should be subnode. Yeah, what is this? ID details dot Aadhaar. Here Aadhaar number. Next, ID details dot ID details dot voter ID. What ID? Voter ID. Next, ID details dot, come on. ID details dot PAN card, PAN number. ID details dot PAN number. Alright, these are keys as the subnodes only. Here we are taking keys as the subnode. Okay, one more interesting. Without using as a @auto void, from property file also I can inject value to has a property, right? Okay, next for a has a property. For which property? For has a property. For has movie dot actor dot vehicle dot. Okay, sub here has a property, sub property as the sub node, guys. What is there? Registration number. Okay, registration number TS09 SS 1245. 1245 something. Next, guys, tell me vehicle dot HICLE. Vehicle dot. Tell me next one. Vehicle dot model. Model. Okay. Audi. Next, vehicle dot. A order you need not to follow, guys. Vehicle dot. Tell me. Vehicle dot. Type. Okay. Luxury car. What car, guys? Luxury car. Actor dot vehicle dot. Next one. What is there? Brand. Brand already discussed, na? Okay. Okay. Q7. Audi Q7. This is my Audi. Brand is Audi. Cost will be there, na, boss? Okay. Cost. What is the cost, guys? What is the cost, guys? Huh? 1.7 CR. Understood my statement, guys? Come on. Cost is taken double, huh? Yeah, when you take double, you cannot write like this. One CR 70 lakhs after 75 zeros, right? If you want, you can generate metadata for all of them, guys. Okay, na? Array, this is the main has a property. These are the sub properties. These are the sub properties. Okay, let's see whether injection is happened or not. And more importantly, in the vehicle class, I need not write at the rate component also. Enough, because I'm not doing any direct injections to what vehicle. I'm doing injection through what actor class, right? So actor class is accessing and doing injections, boss. It's possible or not possible? Yes. Okay. So now let's see. We're able to do injection on array, list, set, map, has a type property by using what? At the rate configuration properties annotation or not. Okay, guys. Run as what is there? Java application. Simple, 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 simple. Nicknames, array. Friends, array. Phone numbers not injected. I will tell the reason because I have taken wrong property name. Phone numbers has become phone's number. Right click, run as Java application. Friends, phone numbers, ID details, PAN number, vehicle is what? 0. Vehicle also spell mistake is there if I am not wrong. Yes, this is my vehicle, guys. Right click, run as Java application. vehicle 1.CE7. That means it is simply doing conversion part, guys, nothing else. We're able to do bulk injection nicely na boss. Okay, array index, list index, set index base. Next, when it comes to map, key as the subnode, key as the subnode has a property. Okay, sub has a property name as what, guys? Right. Let's see now. Run as what is there? Java application. 1001 RK address Hyderabad, age 30, email rk@bollywood.com. Fee is this, nickname is this, phone number, all this stuff. ID details are this, voter ID is this, PAN number is this, vehicle is this. Almost everything has come over there or not there, guys. Come on, everyone. Okay. This is my bulk injection test, guys. This is definitely my what? Bulk injection test. What do you say, guys? It's happening or not happening, boss? Yeah, it's definitely taking place here or not, guys? Come on, everyone. Actor details dot class system dot out dot println details. Okay, but see, for some of these injections, some shortcuts also there to do, boss. Shall we show that? Okay. Instead of writing multiple times same key with index changing, you comment, guys. You have a inline syntax for array list set. Inline syntax for array list set. Movie dot actor dot phone numbers, all nines, all eights, all sevens, all six. What is there, guys? All six. Happening here or not there, guys? Bulk injection, guys, run as Java application. This is happening or not, guys? This is definitely happening or not, guys? This is called inline syntax. One is indexed based syntax, another one is what? Inline syntax. Okay, now listen. One more thing, my dear. When property is having multiple words, uppercase, lowercase, multiple words, what you can do, you can write instead of single word, you can write with hyphen symbol like this. You can write with hyphen symbol like this, right? Okay, save this one, boss. Save. Run as Java application. You can write as a single word or you can write separately, boss. Then also injection is happening or not, guys? Not only inline syntax, any syntax, two words are there. We want to write in lower case, you can use separate with hyphen symbol or not, guys. Is it not interesting, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay, now listen. This is my, okay, 1 minute. This is my inline syntax. Okay, that's good. Here I am taking like this numbers. This is my index based syntax. What syntax, guys? One is index based syntax, one is inline syntax. In index based syntax, 91, 81, 71. Like these things are there. 91, 81, 71, like these things are there. Okay, I'm injecting to same only. This is index based. This is inline syntax, right? Whose value will be taken as the final value? Inline one or indexed one? Click on this, guys. Which phone numbers have come? Inline has come. Inline is getting higher priority now, boss. Cut it, paste it. I'll change the order. I'm wantedly changing the order. Bulk injection test. Click on it. Bulk injection test. Click on it. What is the one we are getting? Inline. If you use both indexed syntax and inline syntax value will get higher priority or not, guys? The inline syntax one will get what? Higher priority. Convinced with me, boss? Did you realize that point? Okay, see. If someone asks you total how many types of Spring Bean properties are there? A Spring Bean class can have 3 types of properties. Simple wrapper types, including string, array list set map collection type properties, has a properties. Array to inject values to these two things, we can use what? At the rate value and configuration properties annotation. Has a means what? At the rate auto void for Spring Bean. At the rate configuration property for non-Spring Bean, my dear. Come on, everyone. Say something, guys. I want reply from you people. Okay. In application dot property, this is indexed syntax. This is inline syntax. This is indexed and inline. But in inline syntax is there only for array list set properties. We cannot use for map and has a property. No inline syntax. No inline syntax for what? Not possible because they are not there as a this one. Okay, inline syntax is there. Injecting values to map and has a properties. Application dot properties. Prefix dot property dot key is equal to value, right? Okay. Prefix dot has a property dot sub property is equal to value. No inline syntax here. No inline syntax is there for them, guys. Come on. For array list set properties, if we try to inject two different sets of values to Spring Bean property, one set by using indexed syntax and another set by using what? Inline syntax, then whose value will be taken as what? Final value. Then whose value will be taken as what? Final value. Tell me whose value will be taken? The inline syntax one will be taken as final value. Here is the example. Here inline syntax, this one. The inline syntax one will be taken as the final value or not, guys. If any Spring Bean property is having camel case naming convention, then it can be taken as what? Two words. Separated with hyphen symbol now, my dear. While creating the node for the key related to at the rate configuration properties, at the rate configuration properties bulk injection. What injection? At the rate configuration properties bulk injection. At the rate configuration properties bulk injection. Fav color red, green, blue. Same thing in can be written as what? Fav colors. Here what? Camel case, right? Here what is there, guys? Camel case. Here is what? This. Fav hyphen colors. Red, green, blue. Like this we discussed about bulk injection in all permutation and combination. Let us revise what we discussed so far. Bulk injection. Okay, for that one prefix mandatory. Last nodes of the keys and property name should match. If you are not matching, they will be ignored for injection. If you are not matching, then they will be ignored for what? Injection. Whatever matched, uh, Whatever matched. Okay, guys. Whatever matched, they will be injected, guys. Whatever matched, they will be injected nicely. Remaining things. After that, we have seen the difference between at the rate value and at the rate configuration properties. Right. Okay, boss. For simple value injection can be done in two ways. But at the rate configuration property can also be used to inject values to whom? Array, list, set, map has a property. First time I'm injecting values to has a property without using any at the rate auto void, at the rate value with spell, right? So that means we can inject values to has a property of Spring Bean class in three ways. Number one, using at the rate auto void, but other one also should be taken as a Spring Bean, right? Next, at the rate value using spell. Other one also should be taken as Spring Bean, right? But if you go for what? At the rate configuration properties, then values can be brought from where? Property file or not, guys? Values can be bought from what? Property file or not, guys? We can inject, we can inject data or object to has a property, has a property of Spring Bean, has a property of Spring Bean. Come on. Has a property of what? Spring Bean. Has a property of Spring Bean. In how many ways, guys? Has a property of Spring Bean in three approaches. In three approaches. Yeah, what is that? Using at the rate auto void annotation. Using at the rate auto void annotation. B. Tell me next one. Next one, guys. Using at the rate value having spell. Having spell. Okay. Next, using at the rate configuration properties and by collecting values from properties file or what file? YML file. YML I'll introduce later. In first two cases, the dependent Spring Bean, the dependent class must be configured as Spring Bean. Yes, boss. Here, the dependent class must be configured as Spring Bean. Must be configured as Spring Bean. Here, dependent class must be configured as Spring Bean. Yes, my dear. Come on, everyone. Okay. Here, dependent class is optional to configure as Spring Bean. Here, dependent class is optional to configure as Spring Bean. Is it mandatory or optional, guys? It is optional to configure as Spring Bean. Okay, guys. Right. So this is about what? Bulk data injection using at the rate configuration properties. Okay. I think debugging videos I have given. Okay. Can you complete JUnit videos on this weekend, guys? JUnit videos. Otherwise, okay. This weekend you try to complete project release process in real time. How to release the project in real time, right? Yes. Yeah. What's your batch code, guys? 5:30 p.m. Spring Boot core. 5:30 p.m. Spring Boot core. Right click, file upload. Right click, file upload. Tell me next one. 515. 515. What is there? Spring Boot core. Tell me next one. 12. Bulk data injection. Here we are dealing with what? Bulk data injection. That's great. 1 minute. Go to this videos. One doubt. How to improve this? Practice. No. If you want to get more grip on coding, practice. Logical programming, how to improve? That also needs practice. What that star pattern, that pattern, this pattern will be there now. You have to sit and write, no option at all. If you if if you practice some patterns to write other patterns, brain will work. Okay, Monday class timings. I already said it's a regular 5:15 p.m. only. No change in the timing. It's going to be regular 5:15 p.m. No morning session Monday. Monday also class timing is what? Regular 5:15 p.m. This is project release process now, boss. Yes, that's it, boss. Thank you. We'll meet on Monday.